mature audience. It may contain adult references, coarse language, consumption of alcohol, and subjects of a sexual nature. It may also contain the answers to questions no one asked, traces of an cornucopia, the pin code to a sex dungeon, excessive bathroom humour, grammatical and pronunciation errors, pornography, the Captain's OnlyFans content, pink fluffy unicorns dancing in a rainbow, a dog going on someone's head, shameless product placement, shelling the scavenge, and pointless jokes that lead nowhere. It's recommended while watching the Nightcap you take a lighter look at life, don't take things too seriously, don't get offended, and, of course, take your shirts off and get naked if you want, here on the Nightcap. Gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. Kenny live around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours and our intergalactic viewers and followers and everybody and everyone. Welcome, 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 and welcome. It's, of course, the Nightcap. This is where things go a little bit more wild, a little bit more crazy, and probably nothing that you're used to. Unless you've watched this show previously, then you know exactly what you're in for. But if you're not, for the first time in a long time, we've actually got video and audio. So we're very...
Wow.
Wow.
You mean they can see me?
They can see both of us again now. They can see all three of us.
Poor viewers.
Moving.
With your beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
So before we get right into it, I do want to say a big thank you to, of course, Lieutenant Cray of the Tech Division, who came in through the back door, and then he had a look at the computer, and he fixed it all up. He did a big full reset, and he did everything like that, and still managed to keep 98% of my pornography. So I'm very, very excited that he managed to do that, because it's taken me quite a while to acquire all of that from different bathrooms that I visit. So I appreciate him keeping track of it.
It might be the cure.
What was
Right.
Acquire. English.
I don't speak it.
Words, what do they mean?
Who knows? Didn't I use the right word? Acquire?
No, you said a cure, but
You
yeah.
did a cure.
I thought you meant acquire. Yes.
Acquire. Acquired. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. I
Never mind.
went to see The Cure the other week, but I ended up seeing Placebo. Oh, it's all right, though. I didn't notice.
Oh, God.
Hey!
Let's go on.
Down there in the bottom part of the studio, he's, of course, a Lord of Rock and Roll and the king of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. Hope everyone's well.
So far, so good. Touch wood.
Yay.
Touch my wood.
Yay. No, never again.
That's upsetting. It's good to see you. Actually, physically see you. This is what happens when we have production meetings. Look at this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. That was awfully productive.
It was very meeting-ish.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
It was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different.
Secret Agent, just put your finger up and aim to the top corner there for a second. Other way, other corner. Yeah, all the way up into the corner. Keep going. Look, we can be like the hands of God. There we go.
Oh.
Hey, like that. Because right there in the center part of our studio, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and the Crochet Division. It's Secret Agent S.
That's me.
It is. How are you, good lady?
Oh, I'm great. How about you?
I'm really good now that everything's working again.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Really,
you're
really
right.
And we've done a bit of a four-square change here, because apparently a change is just as good as a holiday. That's why when I had a child, I sent it on holiday instead of changing its nappy. So fuck you. I've read the book.
There we go. Yeah. It won't be good as South America.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hola.
hey, hey, hey. Hola.
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 Hola, motherfucker.
All right.
That's what they say, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how they say. That and
Good night, Ray Ray.
good
Sweet
night.
dreams.
She's
Happy
off,
running.
she's off to have a big run around. Something about putting a noose around someone or running around noose or nooser,
Yeah.
nooser. I don't know.
Yes.
Well, let's get right down to it because we've had a pretty big week nightcap-wise. A couple of videos did the rounds through the internet, which I understand is it's worldwide now. They tell me, and we've got 52 new subscribers in the last 24 hours.
52. That's one a week for a whole year.
Exactly, which is normally our speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And they're bots.
Yeah, most of them are bots. Yeah, so we've had a pretty good influx. So if you are one of the new people that have found us through our Sobtard videos, welcome to the show. Sit back and relax because we're going to have a bit of fun at everyone else's expense, probably mine and probably yours. But that's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Because we're going to do the terms and conditions of play and we're all going to have a lot of fun doing so. So follow me if you dare. Everybody that knows how to do this, follow along at home. Deep breath in. If you, that's right, you're right there. Put down the chips. If you would like to be part of the fun and all excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. You simply jump on your Facebook computer device, type in 4 magical words.
The Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after reciting word for word the 66 FBI documentation on Sobtard citizens, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation. You can even do the TAFE course that comes involved with the show if you wish, which is a tertiary education, or you could just join the chat if you want.
Yes, the chats. There's a couple of chats.
There is.
Well, there's multiple chats.
Multiple chats.
Yes, there's the YouTube chat.
Which has got Kimatron.
Yeah, Kimatron.
Kimatron's in there.
Oh, no.
Oh, Kimatron.
I've seen her boobies.
And apparently there's Discord or something. I don't know what
No,
that
we
is.
haven't used Discord for a bit. That was so rad he could say hello if he needed to.
Because he's been banned from every other platform.
Because he has, yeah.
He's probably banned from Discord now too.
Yeah, and let's face it, he should be banned.
Yeah.
But the Facebook Messenger chat. If you join the Nightcap Nation on Facebook, it's easy to do.
We just got another
you can
subscriber,
join the
by
live
the way.
chat. Which, if you're not part of the live chat, you do miss a fair proportion of the show
You do.
because there's a lot goes on in the chat.
Lot
Yeah,
goes
a
on
bit
in
of
the
gift
chat.
dropping as well.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
much gift dropping.
Yeah.
And it's not just during the show; it's a whole community that will interrupt your life 24/7.
Oh, absolutely.
And there are certain people in there who might have already gone to bed who are very very down with the fart emojis.
Yeah,
A lot of fun emojis.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but as we were talking, someone else just subscribed. It just turned up directly underneath it. So that's where our speech
Oh my
to chat
God.
and our subscription levels will come from. I don't know what's going on. I guess this is what happens when you just put a video that people want to see, I guess, up online.
Yeah. It's a change for us.
It's a big change for us. I'm not sure what to do with this new already.
Apparently, welcome Dark Connection.
Yeah, he was the one
with
that
a
just
K,
the
yeah.
guy that just subscribed
Yeah.
directly. Yeah,
That's from McDowell's, who's in the chat.
yeah because
You know who else is in the chat?
who's that?
Go on, guess.
Yes.
Tim? Is there a Tim? I feel like there's a
No,
Tim.
Fisherman's in there.
Fisherman. I know Fisherman.
Fisherman was front and centre when the roll call went up in the messenger chat on the Nightcap Nation. Fisherman's there. Cray Ray's there. Cray Ray's there, of course.
No, Cray Ray.
Kimatron's there. McDowell's and Sherbet, naturally,
Yep,
because they come as a pair.
they do come as a pair.
Come as a pair. And
I've come as a
JD
pair.
Girl's there.
Jodie Girl, yeah.
JD Girl's there.
And I
Right.
like my cat too. My cat mug too. Thanks, JD girl.
Yeah. Yes. And probably other people who are lurking, but not because Cheech is on an anniversary.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's watching us on replay.
Yeah. I might add it's his anniversary. He hasn't gate crashed one.
Oh, that would have been a bit funnier.
Yeah,
right.
so that'll make the nakedness later a little less uncomfortable.
Mhm.
Yes, and those are the ones who are there, but there may even be others join a little later on.
There probably will be.
And no doubt, as we're broadcasting live and people are subscribing as we're broadcasting, which again is kind of new for us. So if you do swing on and you are new to the program, let us know either in the YouTube chat, because the beautiful Kimbertron's chilling out there. And I think Bomber is also tuning in as well, which is really cool.
Don't forget the text to speech.
Text to speech, you'll find that in the links below. That's where you can go to the text to speech link. Click on that. Uncensored.
Say whatever you want.
And it turns up. Yeah, it turns up directly underneath us, or underneath me here.
You're going to make a donation, though.
Yeah. Directly next door to Cigarette Agent S. And I think Esquire will be tuning in as well. I know that he's having a bit of a break from Face Melt, and he will be part of the show.
Yep.
A bit later on.
And we should also tell the newbies too that we do question time. So on our actual Facebook page, there are some interactive questions. If you would like to get on there and answer them, we will be doing question time later on in the show, and we will read out your answers.
Yeah.
No matter how silly they are.
Yes. Yeah. Sillier the better.
we like answers, and if you don't have Facebook, that's okay. You can always jot your answer on any of the chats, and we'll have a chat to you there as well. We're going to have to get used to multiple platforms now if we've got people coming in here, there, and everywhere.
Mind blowing. I might have to do a flow chart or something.
Oh, yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, flow chart would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. I thought tonight for our very, very, very first segment, because it's been a while, I thought we're going to have a bit of a look at some conspiracies.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it. That was totally worth it.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Oh, use that voice again a bit later on. Right?
Oh, I sound like a man.
No. There you go.
The Tones is in on the YouTube chat as well. Just notice. Hello, Tones.
Hey, Tones.
Hello, everybody. So tonight, because of our last video that we've put up on our YouTube channel, which was about sovereign citizens and the rise in Australia that sovereign citizens are doing, I thought, what better way to look at a conspiracy than have a look at what started all this bullshit and why it's a big conspiracy that we could probably quash pretty well. Like, I feel like we can solve it. We can solve the issues like today. Like, like it's simple. Got the answers. Know what we're doing.
Yeah.
As I brought up at the very beginning of the show, there actually is a 66 or a 77 FBI report that has been sent out to law enforcement on what to do when dealing with these fucking idiots in the general public. And I'm not sure if anyone else has ever seen sovereign citizen videos from the United States, but there's them, and then there's what's called First American Auditors. Amendment auditors, yep. And they go out and they think that they're king shit as well because they can film in a public place and laws just don't apply. This, no joke.
Ray, by the way, has also mentioned that you can write your answers on random napkins, put them in an Australia post box, and they'll make it.
Oh, beauty.
6 months later.
Send it in.
Yeah. So that's another alternative for your answers.
Yes.
To the questions, which are on the Facebook page.
Yeah. You can also send a pigeon. I'll read a pigeon.
Oh, will you?
Bet you wouldn't.
Will you really?
Given you and birds.
I was going to say, I'll send a braver person out to deal with the pigeon. This report I got in my hand is actually a cheat guide made by the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Thank you for the documentation. I didn't want to go through the all 66 pages or 77 pages of the FBI report. No. So there's got to be... you can actually do...
never be bothered counting them.
Yeah. No. It's just... These nutters, these fucking idiots, are exactly that. There's certain buzzwords. I'll read basically what this is, right? So... We'll read just the first few seconds here. Sovereign citizen is a catch-all phrase referring to a variety of anti-government individuals or groups who share the common beliefs and behaviours The organisation in which many sovereign citizens belong to have varied from Maroonish Nationals, the Aware Group, the Witchell Nation, the North Carolina American Republic, the Republican of the United Nations, the Republican of the United States of America, etc., etc., etc. Primarily, they claim that they are free men of the land, sons of liberty. They're an Aryan nation. They're not affiliated with other stuff. Your laws mean nothing because they're under commercial law and under the law of God. Any other rules, they just pretend. You don't have to listen to them because they're policies.
Common law and admiralty law and
Yeah.
Esquire's turned up in the chat.
Rolled in.
Doing a reverse rowdy.
Doing a reverse rowdy, rolled in.
Yeah, and Fisherman wants to know that with the answers, do we also accept telepathy and smoke signals?
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Well, no, we don't. We don't accept smoke signals because that's cultural appropriation.
Hey, I'm pretty sure.
Vape signals?
Vape signals we can do as long as you're under 14.
And I'm pretty sure.
Bubblegum flavour.
I'm pretty sure after reading through this parking, I am now in fact a man of the land, so I'm allowed to read smoke signals now, apparently.
My big question, and I'm probably firing my best shot early here.
Fire it off.
With the soft sets,
yeah,
because they don't need licenses and don't have to register their car or insure them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine for a moment you're a sovereign citizen,
right,
and your bastard offspring are playing in the street and get run over by a fellow sovereign citizen who does a runner. What do? Do you just go, well, he's a free man travelling on the land, I better let him go.
Better let him
Make
go.
another kid.
Exactly, yeah.
Because we can't find him because he hasn't got a licence and his car's not registered.
Yeah. I'm with you 100%. I can't see a problem with this. I feel like that's just justified. That's how our ancestors wanted it, people.
But is that what they reckon, or would they expect? Is there some kind of
no.
Because they go on common law that the other guy's supposed to stop and like sell you 6 goats or something because he ran your kid over?
Let me put it like this: the laws don't apply to them, but apply to everyone else, including
that's
police.
Kind of that's why I brought up the hypothetical.
Yeah,
is what if they're the victim of something instead of the perpetrator?
Oh, then it's blue.
Then
blue
they would
murder.
expect all those illegitimate policemen who aren't sheriffs of the land or whatever the fuck they claim them to be. That's what I'd love to ask one if there's ever one turns up close enough.
Perhaps the commander of their space fleet can
maybe
can help them out.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when you drink the Scientology Kool-Aid. Just everything goes to shit.
Yeah,
I'm going to put them in the same category. Come after me, Scientology legal department. How far do I need to push it?
Be careful what you ask for.
I just feel like we're going to get more famous if we do that.
Well, if you reckon it'll be worth it.
I was...
Because you are the bloke who got mother tattooed on his wanking arm.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, that's all right. I didn't get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
I would have got it on the same arm, though, because it's the only thing I do left-handed.
Well, as Craig pointed out, I put it like this, so now I can drink out of a can without worrying about, is the logo towards camera? Of course it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Except if you're using an iPhone, it'll be reversed. It'll be ref-on.
Yeah, this is true. That's their enemy drink.
Yeah. It's like Bizarro for Superman.
Yeah. Got a little black goatee drawn on it, on the cans.
Fake mo on his mum.
I'm sad to admit that I've watched my fair share of American subtard citizens.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, and they just do your head in. They really do. But you can't look away. You're like, let's see how dumb you are. I've got to see the end of this. Are you going to get your window smashed, or are you going to get tased?
Well, remember Law Talk with Mike, one of our early affiliates, has several of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a big fan of knocking them down.
Yep. Well, they're pretty easy to knock down if you've got a shred of common sense.
Yep. Primarily, the idea is the first thing they like to do, they normally carry a whole bunch of paperwork on them, and they don't wind the window down because they don't have to ID. There's no crime committed.
They don't recognise the authority of a police officer because they're not, sworn federal agents or something.
Or even if they are
but they've
sworn
got
federal
paperwork
agents.
to show them.
Yeah.
Even then,
Or
laws,
to read from.
Yeah, laws don't apply. There's normally a script that goes with it. Laws don't apply. Because you're not allowed to pull me over unless you suspect that there's been a crime committed. So they don't believe in traffic laws whatsoever.
No.
If they're travelling, they're allowed to drive because that's how you travel. It's what was written in the Constitution, ladies and gentlemen. Our forefathers, their forefathers, went, fuck it. When we get cars, everyone should be able to do that stuff legally. They can just travel. Why not? We shouldn't probably whack in there. Probably laws are subject to change. Except for that whole emancipation one. Remember? Yeah, we changed that one. Yeah, we did change that one, didn't we?
Hey.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Oh, don't mention anything to Dry Ray.
Oh, keep it a secret.
No.
Yeah, no, don't. Just don't say anything.
Yeah. Here's some really quick things that they like to throw at people. The straw man defence.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Which parking you can fill us in for that one.
I'd rather not.
The de facto government, they're not going to convey when they talk to people.
Yeah.
Or they're in
I
conveyance.
like the bit about I'm a natural person, not the corporation.
Yeah, I'm not travelling in a commercial capacity because only commercial vehicles like taxis, etc., need to be registered. My name is copywritten. Who is the victim?
Remember, I had a guy who was starting to get into this trying to tell me that Australia's a corporation. If you look on the New York Stock Exchange or whatever it was, or the Commonwealth of Australia, and I said to him, so when Australia buys 72 F-35 jets, do you think we're just ship cash over, do you?
Yeah, no, it has to be. It's got to be the right way.
Print a whole bunch of money and just, send it across on a fucking boat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it's done. Yeah.
In the video that is currently up on our YouTube channel, you'll see that the Australians that are caught on to this stuff like to use the US script without understanding our laws are different. And
no, they wouldn't get the subtlety of that. I like the fact that they rely on all these laws but don't have to follow the laws.
Yeah, they don't want to follow any of it.
Yeah.
The guys that were in the in this last video, a quick rundown was first thing he said to one of the coppers that came up the side of him, name and badge number. Well, for starters, one, we don't have badge numbers. They have identification numbers that are normally on a identification card, not on their badge.
Yep.
They have a surname, which tells you their name, rank, and what station they're from. That's all they have to give you. In New South Wales, where the video was done, New South Wales police don't even have to fucking acknowledge you in a conversation if they're not dealing with you directly, because if you talk to them, you're now in the report, and they fucking hate that.
Yep.
So they won't talk to you if they don't have to.
Yep.
He then called them nothing but Freemasons, so the Freemasons are dragged into this one.
Well, to be honest, even though you're a lapsed Freemason, they're shady as fuck.
Oh, I'm not going to deny that.
They're so. Although,
yeah,
but they do have some legitimacy since they kicked you out.
Yeah, well, they kicked me out because I knew too much. The other thing they threw into play was you're nothing but pedophiles, until the copper turned, looked at him dead in the eye and go, mate, I just looked you up and you're on the CPR, so maybe don't say that, which is the Child Protection Registry in New South Wales. He goes, does your mate know that you're on the CPR? Because I feel like he probably should be made aware in case he has kids that you're on the CPR. Guess what that did to old sovereign citizen?
Made him upset.
Made him zip his mouth for the rest of the time until they drove away.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Surprised they drove away.
Yeah. There is so much bullshit in here that for some reason they like to bring in Title 4 of the flag. For whatever reason, the United States flag has got something to do with whether they can travel or not. An affidavit of truth. My favourite one is for the record. For the record, officer, can you state this? Yeah. Mate, fuck off. We're not in court. Go eat dick.
Well, it's all on body cam, mate. Of course it's on the record.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And in the land of make-believe no laws, why do they even need a record?
Yeah.
It's no laws here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's common law.
Yeah, but you don't need a record.
You just make that shit up as you go along.
I love the ones that go like I call them morons, the moronic civilians that go into actual court wearing full like native gear, and the judge just looks at him going, "Are you Native American?" They go, "Well, I'm a man of the land." He goes, "Fucking out, just nah."
Yeah.
Go out, get changed. Don't bring your stick in. You don't need that fucking.
Yeah.
Walking fucking token pole or whatever. Go get fucked, you idiot.
Wish I could remember his name. The very first one I saw was the guy trying to get into the courtroom, and the court security guy wouldn't let him, and there was a brief discussion followed by a taser.
A taser.
He became a hero. The guy's name. He's famous now, though.
Yeah, he became an absolute hero.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the conspiracy of sovereign citizens, apparently.
It's a hodgepodge of laws that have been superseded 50 or 120 years ago, and these people can read just enough to think it makes sense.
Because they forget that laws change, policies come into play, new acts get written almost daily, and that's just how it is. No matter what country you're in, that's just what happens. One of the
the law of admiralty doesn't apply when you're on land.
No, yeah, there is no law of the sea while driving a car, because then they call themselves like. So that's the other thing they call coppers as well. That you're traffic pirates.
Yeah,
because you've pulled over my vessel. Well, I've erected a mast inside this, and I'm flying a flag.
Generally, use people who, if you ask them to write a sentence, would have difficulty, but they don't have any difficulty reading those ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're spot on. Well, it's because the laws don't apply to them. But that's what they are. They and for whatever reason, when we're not complaining whatsoever, our new friends from the United States that have made their way over to see some Australian sovtards on our channel, if you want to see more of that sort of stuff, or you want to see an Australian take on the American sovereign citizens, let us know as well. Happy to have a look at some American ones and have a bit of fun with them. Because strangely enough, I do research. I did that for the other two videos that I did, because I don't know the laws off the top of my head, but you're gonna be amazed at this, that that you can find these laws and stuff on official government websites and in places where these things are freely available to read. The other good one was, and this took me literally 30 seconds to prove wrong, the New South Wales Police Force is actually registered in the United States. Their ABN number, which stands for, and I need to stress the A in this part, Australian Business Registry Number, or the Australian Business Number, their ABN, was registered in America, and when that was disproven, when I looked up the ABN number and saw that it was, registered in New South Wales, he then tried to claim it was in Norfolk Island, which is still Australia, by the way. Still need to point that one out.
Yeah, and I wouldn't think so. Actually, Norfolk Island used to come under the
Admiralty law.
Jurisdiction of New South Wales.
Yes.
However, they've swapped to Queensland now. So,
So at one stage, he's probably right. It probably was registered in Norfolk Island at one stage. Because
Norfolk Island Police were probably New South Wales Police.
And now changed. But even when I was looking through, and you're not going to believe this, on this whole ABN thing, there's a website that, has ABN stuff. You can even see the whole history of when the New South Wales Police Force was first registered with an ABN number, all the way back then. Who knew? And this is just freely available for us people in public. How dare they?
Wow.
Yeah.
The temerity.
Ugh. I don't even know what that word means, but I'm outraged.
No. Yes. I'm a free man travelling on the land.
Don't fall into the trapdoor, whatever you do.
No. Yeah.
All right. That's our conspiracy. We have a look at that. Now, hopefully, all of you are now dumber now knowing this information. I know I am.
Yeah, get on it. It's a rabbit hole worth going down.
It is. It really is. And feel free, if you haven't seen our video of the Australian sovtards, go have a look at that. And there will be more. There's actually an old friend of, back in the day, who's gone full conspiracy, first ordered a nut here in Australia that I don't want to talk about because I know that it's going to come back and bite me because he knows me. So our good mate Blackheart Knight is going to be sent that details from his YouTube channel, and well, he can knock himself out. It'll be a pitbull of a good time. We'll be back we're going to go to a bit of a music.
Oh, music.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on time tonight. Look at me.
Oh, my God.
Let's go to a music, and when we come back, why not? We'll do
Is it a long music?
It's about 4 minutes.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and we'll do our world famous question time. We'll be back.
Bye.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap. We are coming to you live around the world. And just so you know, that Sobtard video is almost at 2,000 views in 24 hours. That's not too bad for us. In fact, it's probably our fastest growing video of all time. So
yeah,
thank you to everybody that's taken time to watch it. Don't watch it now. Watch this. You've had your
yeah,
chance.
watch this now.
Right?
Yeah. And while you're doing it, open up a new tab.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the-night-cap.com/merch.
Yeah.
Get yourself a stubby holder.
Yeah, and they've upgraded since then too. We'll have to get the one from Cray Ray to have a look at it because maybe I can reach into here and do it. Anyway, we'll keep talking because it's now indeed time for the Nightcap question time. Woo! You can join now if you want.
Join now.
Join now.
Get some merch.
Get some merch. This is how it works because on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page, which strangely enough. Join now. You should join now.
Like and subscribe. Tribe cultural appropriation.
You'll find questions 1 and
2
on the board. They've been up for, I don't know, 24 hours or so. The great people, the wonderful people, the okay-ish type people of the Nightcap Nation have answered said questions throughout the course of the day. Now, here on this particular show, I'm going to ask the questions one by one. And the people in that part of the studio down there, we're going to utilise their names as buzzers.
Parking.
In order to buzz in.
You're not parking, I'm parking.
That's not what I heard.
Oh. It's appropriation.
Ah.
There you go. That's what the stubby holder looks like too.
Well, I should get one.
Yeah, you should, yeah.
Yeah, you should get your own.
That's
mine.
That's Secret Agent Nessa's one.
Well, it's rat shit now because I don't hold the 500ml cans very well.
Well, then, don't worry about it.
It's an antique. It's vintage.
And well used.
So anyway, I'm going to ask the questions one by one. They're going to use their names.
Parking!
And then, literally, at the end of all that, we are going to read what the nation
had to say.
And if you are not in the nation and you aren't part of Facebook, that's okay. You can put your answers in the chatty thing, the live chat here on YouTube.
Yeah.
And we can do that as well
Yeah,
if you're that way inclined. Here we go. You ready to play? Question time.
Yeah, go on.
All right, you taught me into it.
Question 1. Question 1. Exactly.
Parking next Secret Agent Ness. I'm going to give you guys a series of points. The person with the end of the points, well, you've got the most points, so you can do what you want with them. You can give your points to charity. You can snort your points. You can trade them in to be a man of the land. Whatever you want to do. In fact, these points won't even need to apply to you if you don't want them
Yeah.
to. You also might hear this. Means that an answer has been accepted, and we're going to keep on rolling. Or you might hear this.
We can't hear it.
But we'll say, ooh.
You can't hear that.
Ooh,
No.
Not very well tonight.
No, didn't hear it at all.
We'll just take all of ours as accepted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
always take it as accepted. It's probably the safest bet. Let me jot down this and jot down that. I've got to put some names. What was your name again? John, wasn't it?
Parking.
Ah, that would have me.
I'm John.
Ah, okay,
What?
John.
No, you're not. I've checked.
Good to see you again. Riddle me this. What is the most useless thing you still have memorized?
John.
John! Good to see you, John. Hey, what's going on, big fella? How's your dick, mate?
Das ist ein Brotchen mit einem Würstchen und Ketchup, ja? Ja. Ich bin keine Hunger mehr.
Something about putting sauce on a hot dog? Am I right?
Yeah, that's a bread roll with a sausage and sauce. I'm not hungry anymore.
Hey! What
I
language?
learned that in German.
German. Of course it was
I learned
German.
that when I was in about year 9.
Year 9?
And I've never forgotten it.
Year 9?
Year 9. Nine.
Didn't even know there was a year 9.
Yes.
I'm going to give
And
you...
that's pretty darn useless.
I'm going to give
Yeah,
you...
I reckon it would be. Probably won't be very handy in South America either, because you won't be going to Argentina.
Well,
All Nazis.
No, well, I was singing.
Handy if you ever want to take over Poland, though.
I was
Yeah.
making up my own lyrics to a song the other day in the car.
Ramstein.
Links. And I was turning it into a sausage song. I am the bratwurst inspector. And he was counting the sausages in my head. Yeah. It's links.
Well,
most sausages are linked when you get them from the butcher.
Exactly. Yeah.
Parking, according to this German soldier that I once encountered. Step into this shower and tell me you're next.
Don't you want my fillings first?
9. Like 9 of your fillings.
Fillings to the right.
Yeah. So that's an in-joke. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Yeah. I got so much shit inside my head, I can't just pick any most useless thing. I've got crazy, all sorts of useless information that I couldn't possibly just pick one.
Oh.
Just going through the things that, yes, I got childhood phone numbers and military acronyms and the answers to all the questions that don't come up at the trivia that we go to once a week.
Oh, excellent. They're the good ones to have.
Yeah.
Answers to the question that no one asked.
Yeah.
That is Parking Nick.
That is me. That welcome to my life.
I am
the answer to the question no one dares ask.
I'm going to give you some answers anyway because I'm just a nice guy. I'll get some questions, some points, whatever the fucking things are called.
Yeah, some sovereignty points.
Sovereignty points. Well, we are technically the sovereignty of the Nightcap Nation, so, our laws should apply.
We haven't got a page about that. It hasn't been touched for 3.5 years.
Yeah, I've been busy.
I was the last one to post on that.
Shall we see?
That was a question on the chase.
Shall we see what the nation
had to say?
All right, let's just jump straight in because leading the charge is our good mate Ajax. With what is the most useless thing you still have memorized? He goes, the song. This is the song that doesn't end. I actually remember that song as well because it goes on and on, my friend. Because some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever.
Baby Shark was a song that never ended.
No, that comes to a close at some stage.
Yeah, so does a song that doesn't end.
Only if you peter it off. Or you kill the child singing it to you.
You and your fade.
I love a good fade.
Oh, you don't you? The rest of us have to hear about it for weeks.
Bomber's next. I know Bomber.
Hey, Bomber.
I saw Bomber today. She helped me put my groceries in my grocery bag. She also scanned them for me too, which was great.
No.
Which is really strange because I was at a car auto place at the time.
Yeah,
well, another subscriber. G'day, Craig. This is Craig. Craig has subscribed. That's all.
Hey, Craig.
Welcome, Craig.
Hey,
Welcome to the madhouse.
I like that we're getting our subscribers turning up as we're going. This is
really
cool. But anyway, her childhood phone number is one that...
I've still got them.
Yeah. I remember mine and my grandmother's as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can remember just about everybody from the Rock that I ever dealt with and still live there because the numbers never change. And the first prefix of the number was always easy because it's New South Wales 69. And then because of the local town was a 202, that was the prefix of the area. So every phone number...
Shep was 058.
058, yeah. So every phone number would start with 058 in Shep. Every phone number in the Rock was 202. And then, it just continued from there. Janie Girl for a free consultation. Call Medineck Laser Clinic. And I'm giving their number unless they give us money.
Yeah.
That's how this shit works.
Although we will for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will for the next one.
Yeah.
Because it's Bomber back again with 1300
136 7070.
Roof. It's the roof seal. The fish.
I quite like those.
Oh, I love it. In fact, there was and Secret Agent S, you'll remember this one. Who is at 85 Pearson Street?
Oh, that's not the shower leprechaun thing.
No, you're close.
No.
Riverina glass and windscreen.
Yes. Yeah, that's them.
Sorry, 35 Pearson Street.
Yeah.
Riverina glass and windscreen.
And
Service that's hard to beat.
They used to have the little leprechaun guy singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35 Pearson Street. It was like one of the greatest songs ever written that ever came out of Walker.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Cold Walker Shower Screens and Glass.
That's the one. Yeah, his second album wasn't good, was it?
No.
I'm going to stick with Riverina glass and windscreen.
Yeah.
The fisherman, he reckons the host cities of the Summer Olympics from 1896 to 2032. I would like you to do a video of you saying every single city that has hosted the Olympic Games or is going to host it. And I will play that on the show next week. Fisherman, the challenge has been sent. Send me a video.
And
really off.
And I will send you an open invitation to join us at trivia on Thursday night.
Yes.
Anytime.
But only for the sports round.
Oh, no, but what year am I as well?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's this one? Dry rate 1 to 3 double
006 55506.
What's that
I can't remember who it is.
Yeah.
Reading Writing Hotline.
1300. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I still remember 131166 131166 131166 Pizza Hut delivery.
Yeah.
And Eagle Boys was 131858.
We never had Eagle Boys anywhere I've lived.
You missed out.
You missed out.
Really?
I had to take. I
Texas.
had to take Kimatron to Queensland to get an Eagle Boys pizza, which is the only place you can get it anywhere in the world now. Is apparently at Brisbane Airport. Because they were just...
No, aren't they Western Australia based?
No, they were based in South Australia. And I used to be associated with one of the guys who set up the business.
And they were available in water for a very long time.
Yep, that's it.
Tezza. No, different Tezza. We'll just call this lady Mrs. Brown and her boys. This is a great one. I still think they should teach this regularly. How to play Three Blind Mice on the recorder.
Do you want your kids playing recorder in the house?
Oh no! They don't have voice boxes anymore.
No, that's all right.
There was an accident at the smelting factory. I should have yelled out, "Don't drink it! It's corrosive!" before they drink it.
Yeah. Well, you've saved yourself years of heartache.
I know nothing. Schultz is our surname, so we'll just go with it. Every theme song possible. Oh, and the Molly Grub song. Kids think that she's just sending random songs, so.
That's great.
Molly Grub me, Molly Grub you. Play golf with me, and I'll Molly Grub too. Oh, it's a mulligan, sorry. Oh, US Marshal, we want you to do this one. We want a video of you doing this one. Big hello to him and his wonderful family as well. The French alphabet.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
He is Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Famer. Until later this year.
Yeah, and I can validate it once I see a video because I still remember it as well.
Oh.
It's not just my German sausage identification.
No, wow. That hasn't been handy since World War II.
Linguistics must have been my bag at school.
Yeah, obviously.
I remember sending you that book for your birthday. The big German, the big book of German sausage.
It's a burst fest, yeah.
Cray Dominic.
Mnemonic.
For the 12 cranial nerves and the subsequently the 12 cranial nerves.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because he remembered the mnemonic, he could remember the nerves.
A mnemonic, Captain, is a memory aid.
Oh, thank you for the...
Like Roy G. Biv for the Spectrum.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Every child...
Or DRABC.
Yeah, DRABCD for your first aid.
Yeah. Never eat soggy
when I did my first aid, it was just ABC.
Yeah.
Didn't have to be told, don't get run over on your way to the victim.
Yeah. We just had collect wallet. I think that was about it.
Yeah.
Collect wallet, kick on way out. Yeah. Poke with stick.
Yeah.
Cheech, he reckons the problem with men, they're not intuitive, but the problem with women, they expect them to be. Okay. Fair enough. But anyway, Celestial reckons Inky, Pinky, Punky?
Punky, Daddy bought a donkey. Donkey died, Daddy cried, Inky, Pinky, Punky.
That's awesome.
I have to find the one, and I'll get Queen Wolf to do this one day. It's the Wonky Donkey. That's fucking funny because he didn't have his coffee, so then he was the Cranky Wonky Donkey. And then he got blind in one eye, so he was wonky, one-eyed, cranky, wonky donkey. And it just goes on for ages. And you go, fuck this poor bastard's having a shit day.
Yeah.
And then he got herpes. So he was a contagious, cranky, wonky, one-eyed donkey.
Yeah.
With a machine gun.
Yeah. But he's just a free donkey travelling on the land.
Free donkey travelling on the land. Shouldn't be able to pull him up and mind their own business anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
McDowell reckons calling the writing hotline 1300. Yeah,
85556.
There you go. Kimatron reckons all of her car rego numbers and mine apparently.
Yeah. Actually, car rego numbers is another one. Yeah.
Oh, I did remember parking Nick's birthday date the other day.
I'm glad one of us remembers it.
Yeah. I said, I believe it's the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken, which
you weren't.
Nodded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good on my behalf.
That's very good for you.
Sherbert reckons his mother.
Oh.
Not my mother.
Yeah, I bet he remembers. We all remember you.
Yeah, most of us remember his mum.
Memorable.
And people think that I'm bad with women. Well, actually, just one person thinks I'm bad with women because they didn't really know what a joke was, and there was a whole bunch of jokes that I did this week. And everyone, if you have trouble with women, I'm 24 years old, but I'm sure I can teach you everything I can.
Oh, yeah, take them up on it. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll get right on.
Record
that.
it.
Yeah.
Record it. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, get right onto that. It's not like I raised the
I've seen a couple of references to it. Where was that? In what context?
You know the video I put up about I've got so much bad luck in my life, I'm so bad with women, and then it was one of my jokes and stuff. Well, that's what it was. It was a stand-up routine that I've been working on. And because I record them and see if they work, and then I send them to Cole Elliott, and he gives me his feedback, and if they work, they work. If they don't, we cut them off. But someone actually just took that as me having a really, really shit life, and really, really bad with women, despite the fact that I'm a happily married man and have 2 daughters and a son. Just really bad at life, I guess. Although I must admit, I'm a little bit shaken today. I must admit that because I was involved in a mugging. I made $10 out of it, so it's all right. So, getting better. Why don't we go to a secondary music, one that I prepared earlier, and when we come back, just because I'm good at doing this stuff, apparently, just not great with women. We have a look at, we'll have a peruse, if you would, of question 2.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
All right. You've talked me into it.
Yeah, right.
Don't go anywhere, please, because I'm bad at this.
I think I will.
Stick around.
I'm going to smash your window and taser you. We'll be back just after this.
Oh, not 95.
Back soon.
Somewhere in the dark and nasty regions where nobody goes stands an ancient castle. Deep within this dank and uninviting place lives Burke.
Hello.
Overworked servant of the thing upstairs.
Burke, feed me.
But that's nothing compared to the horrors that lurk beneath the trapdoor. For there is always something down there, in the dark, waiting to come out.
it's a fact. I got more rhymes than Zach Braff taking a nap. I attack motherfuckers wearing purple backpacks, and I snack on towel racks and take a shit on your track. Yeah, you're whack, cause everybody understands what you say. But when I get on the mic, I make milk out of clay, and I play air guitar with a tube of toothpaste, and I say karate pencil case and put it on tape. Yo, I'm MC Insecure, what's up? I really don't think that I'm good enough to be rhyming on this track, cause my lyrics suck. All my verses fall flat like a hockey puck. It took me 7 months to write the first part of my verse, and now I got nothing left, so I'll pretend that I got hurt. Ow! Oh, I think I sprained my ankle. You guys go ahead and finish the song without me. Yo, MC Amnesia up in this bitch. Woke up 5 days ago, lying in the ditch. Didn't know who I was, I couldn't remember shit. Apparently something happened that was traumatic. I used to have more rhymes, but I can't remember them. Seriously, I'm freaking out, I can't remember anything. What's my motherfucking name? Seriously, does anyone know what my name is? Yo, I'm MC Public Urination, what? I'll take a fucking piss on the fucking sidewalk. Anytime, any place, I just whip out my cock and empty my bladder while you motherfuckers watch. You other MCs can't handle this shit. You're just a little bitch afraid to pee in public. You run into a toilet every time you have to piss. Yo, fuck that shit, I just whip out my dick. Yo, MC fatigue, yeah, that's me. Every time I grab the mic, I fucking fall asleep. I'm the guy who sings the chorus. It breaks up the song. My part is kind of boring. I wish that I could go home, but they're paying me to sing the chorus, and I really need the cash, cause I'm unemployed at the moment. Just moved back in with my dad. Yo, I'm MC, doesn't know what irony is. Walked up to a girl and I gave her a kiss. She said, let's go to your place, I'll suck your dick. I said, hell yeah, bitch, that's so ironic.
Yo, I'm MC, get sidetracked easily. My rhymes are badass like Gandolfini. You know he's known for The Sopranos, but he's also in movies like Get Shorty and Terminal Velocity, which I didn't really like cause I don't like Charlie Sheen. Well, I guess in Hot Shots he was kinda funny, but I prefer Leslie Nielsen in The Naked Gun. You know who else was in that movie? O.J. Simpson, which is kinda weird knowing what he did after that. Wait, what was I saying? I think I got sidetracked.
Yo, I'm MC Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3. I really like those movies, but the 4th disappointed me. Danny Glover, Mel Gibson, and Joe Pesci. Why did they have to make a 4? They had a perfect trilogy. MC Lethal Weapon 4, that's me. I disagree with MC Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3. Although I agree that it is a groundbreaking trilogy. The 4 was awesome because they added Chris Rock and Jet Li.
Yo, I'm MC, shit my pants frequently. It usually happens when I'm walking down the street, or when I'm hanging out with some fly ass hoes. There we go. Thank God I brought a change of clothes.
Yo, I'm the MC with the final verse. I'm supposed to sum up everything you heard, but motherfuckers, I don't really have the time. So fuck that and come back to the chorus guy. I'm still singing the chorus. Thank God we're almost done. I hate singing the chorus. It's such a boring fucking job. I'm gonna take my 40 bucks. That's what they're paying me. And I'm gonna go get really drunk, masturbate then go to sleep. Wait a minute. I remember what happened now. You guys raped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Fucking raped.
Yeah, we did. What? No wonder I couldn't remember anything. I thought you guys were my friends. That is not cool. No, it's ironic. No, it's not ironic. I don't think you understand. Dude, could you stop peeing while I'm talking? And what the fuck is that? Did someone shit their pants? Yep.
There you go. That, of course, was the What the Fuck Collective, John Lithicki, who was the guy that we've played multiple times on the program. He's the everyday normal guy. He's the fuck everything guy, all that sort of drill. He plays all 12 MCs in that clip, and there is another 2. So if you want to see the rest of that trilogy, let us know either in the comments or let us know in the chats. He's bloody funny.
Hang on.
What happened?
Yeah. Oh, Cheech, he's outraged.
He's outraged.
His mind's blowing.
Yep.
The earth has turned on its axis. Up is down, down is up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because where he is, there are 2 Dyson hand dryers to 5 urinals.
Well, that makes sense.
And to really bust his balls, the eco urinal mat flushed on an automatic basis. Yeah.
Oh, no, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's anarchy.
Two hand dryers to 5 urinals is a poor ratio.
It is. Don't put your doodle in one of them. I found that out the hard way.
Ew.
Yeah, they're terrible urinals.
Oh, terrible. Blow straight in your face.
The ladies at the pub that I use.
Yeah.
The ladies that I use at the pub.
Which ladies do you use at the pub?
Any of them.
Yeah.
But there are 5. There are 5 cubicles.
Yeah.
2 sinks, 1 soap, 1 hand dryer.
Oh.
I know.
Weak as water.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's crazy. Queen Wolf, by the way, because she's been getting into knitting, so she's got her she's got a cardi on.
I haven't knitted it.
She got a 1950s look going on. Hey.
Back in the kitchen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You want the 50s? Get back in the kitchen.
Just started crocheting another cardigan.
Crocheting another cardigan, says Secret Agent S. The fight's going to be on in a minute. Knitting. Oh, there you go. The fight's on. Ding, ding.
Bring it.
Nana died from Nana's knitting corner, and now it's Queen Wolf knitting corner.
I already have a corner.
New generation.
You do. Yeah. Question number 2. I didn't even press the bloody music, did I?
No.
Right.
Question 2.
Pum rum 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 pum pum.
Oh, I forget how to do this show.
Pum ding dong.
Question number 2. What crime should be legalised?
John.
Parking.
That was John. Oh, that was 2 for 2 for John.
Yes.
My gals want you to teach her the crochet.
Oh, I learned from YouTube.
Yeah, and Cray just goes, why is she knitting when she's got a rock to paint? It's very true. Once he's rocked them, he did order a custom rock, so.
I've got a whole bunch of crimes that should be legalised.
Yeah,
it's like in New South Wales, if you cross train tracks illegally, it's a $5,500 fine.
Yep.
In Tasmania, if you touch power lines that could cause you to be electrocuted, it's a $200 fine. And I'm thinking, going along with these, you can do base jumping off buildings or, climbing the Harbour Bridge. They're all crimes, actual crimes. Wearing life jackets.
Yeah.
Like if you're not wearing a life jacket when you're on the open sea.
Helmets
not wearing
for motorcycle.
Yeah, not wearing a seatbelt. Decriminalise.
Yeah.
All of that. Yep. That's right.
Let the law of the land come back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Let Darwin take over.
Darwin's on this.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
And then it can just be civil cases for, the cleanup crews to follow up on.
Yeah, reclaim the cost of the cleanup from the estate.
Yeah, that's
like
right.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to see your rock, by the way?
It's all right. I'm going to give you. Well, you've won the bonus point as well. So, Bacon's answer better be bloody awesome. So, there you go, Cray. There's a
almost made.
Yeah. So she got the
rock?
base.
That's a pebble.
No, that's a rock.
It's a pebble.
It's both.
What is it?
You won't be stoning no blasphemers to death with that.
She did this one. This is the little one with the nightcap logo and stuff on it. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
She did very well on that.
Make sure to check it out.
Checked it out.
Yay.
Parking.
No,
According to Jono, you're next.
Am I, Jono? Is it a crime? But I think free speech ought to be re-legalised.
Yeah, bring it back.
You ought to be able to say whatever you think.
Yeah.
And whether I agree with it or other people don't, you find out when you get punched.
Yeah.
But you should be able to say stuff that is true without being branded.
Yeah. I got in trouble for not knowing someone's pronouns the other day. First time in my life it ever happened to me. And I'm like, why do I have to pretend?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't care less.
Hand me a card if you've got a problem. And I'll
yeah. But my question, I was saying to the Secret Agent S the other day, if you are talking to a person, you don't use their pronouns.
No.
That's right. So you're validating them as a person by even talking to them in the first place.
It gives a rat's ass what their pronouns are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you. 100%.
I think you ought to be able to say what you think without being branded an ist.
Yep.
You know, racist or misogynist or a whatever.
A phobe.
Or a phobe.
Bigotist.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things, and I gave some examples off air, that are truth, but you can't say them out loud because you'll be vilified.
Cancelled.
I could say them right now, but I'll back it in that YouTube would cancel us or at least take the video down.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm waiting for it.
Which is, again, is...
we had one video taken down already.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was from the Sexpo 2016 that because there was talks of graphic sexual content. So first they made it an 18 plus video, which I agreed with. It's fair enough. And then they just took it down. Like, no, sorry. Oh yeah, well that's awful.
Yeah, done.
That's right, because grown-ups don't have sex or anything.
No.
But yeah, free speech.
Yeah, bring it back.
Just, and that way, it's easier to identify the people who are true nutters.
Yeah. Well, so far in this show alone, we've spoken Nazis, sovtards, which we both, all of us know what those two words combined are. You separate the words into their separate words. You get the gist. Yeah. We've done it all. We even brought up pedophile jokes. We've brought up everything on the show just tonight.
Yeah. But again, this is a closed environment, pretty much. Why can't you just say things without getting branded as some sort of devil?
Spot on. Oh, and by the way, in that, just bring it. Sorry, I didn't mean to overcut you. Just before I forget, in that song, that What the Fuck Collective that was just on, the guy that had amnesia goes, "Wait a minute, I just remembered, you guys raped me," and they're like, "Yeah, well, you know." So that was in that song in the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck them.
It goes back to my distaste of censorship because it should be up to an individual what's right and wrong, as opposed to a bureaucrat.
Yeah, with you 100%. Shall we see what the nation has to say? Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, crime should be legalised. Queen Bee, she reckons, at the moment, with the cost of living so high and going higher, theft, especially from the supermarket. I just thought that was legal in general. I didn't know we had to pay for half of that stuff.
Who knew that you could put your steak through as avocados? Yeah.
Avocados will pay twice as much. Yeah, just whack him through as a tomato. Yeah, whack him through as fucking mushroom.
Brown onions.
Yeah, brown onion. Yeah. Isn't that what they brought in self-service, so you could just decide which ones you wanted to pay for and which ones you didn't?
I thought so.
Yeah, that's what I naturally assumed.
Yeah.
Like Bomber even said to me today, she goes, "You should always, go to a checkout instead of the self-serve." I thought, but I can't pinch if someone's putting it in the bags for me.
Duh.
Anyway, chuck this ice cream in the bag. Let's get that between us.
Yeah, I'll give you a scoop later.
Yeah, exactly. I'll mention the car park. You can have some.
Yeah, gift with purchase.
Speaking of Bomber, is growing weed for personal use. Yeah, why not?
Yep.
It's legal just about everywhere else.
Yep.
What do you want to do? Quick.
I'm going to show it.
Oh, you can quickly show it, yeah.
Okay.
Come around this way. Yeah, come around, quick.
Where am I going?
Queen Bee.
Wolfie.
Wolfie wants to show you.
Wolfie.
That's her knitting so far.
Oh, very good. Are you making a scarf?
Are you making a scarf? I'm not really sure yet. So far, it's a blanket.
I'm making... No, it's not a blanket. The next one's going to be a blanket.
Oh, next one's a blanket. Okay.
This one's going to be a Barbie towel.
Barbie towel.
It's actually my practice one. My first... I'm trapped!
There you go.
Okay, now I need to roll this all back up.
Okay. Growing weed for personal use from Bomber. Big fan of that. Why not?
Yep.
Just makes sense, really.
Well, I think all of us have at least tried it.
Yeah. Yeah, most of us.
And it doesn't generally... I do know of a couple of people who go a bit psycho on it, but for most people, it has no ill effect.
No, well, I tried it years and years and years ago when I was trying to get my pain under control. And I've been offered by my pain specialist to switch and use the THC oil and stuff. And I've decided to stay with what I know. But because I remember when I did try it. Because
that's going so well.
Yeah. Well, even my compound pharmacist was like, "You sure you don't want a little sample bag?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm all right." Like, I'll meet me in the car park.
Yeah.
Here's some cocaine too for an extra 50. I'm like, I'll just stick to the ketamine, thank you.
Well, we got weed lying around here that we're probably not going to use. You can have that.
But the thing is, with me, when I try it, and when I tried it, I felt like I was melting into my bed. I'm like, maybe not. Because I remember sticking my hand out and holding onto the fucking side table, because I also had a lot of other painkillers on board, which probably didn't help. So I was holding onto the side table as I was melting into my bed. Like, if I hold on, Chemotron will find me if I disappear into the bed.
At least there'll be some fingers left in the morning.
Yeah.
These are customs for myself.
Really quick, because we're on a time limit, little trip.
Oh yeah, time limit. What time is it?
Well, we've got quick.
Okay, all right. So these are customs, but they're for myself. So
custom earrings.
They're coming soon for customs.
Coming soon. Yeah.
But only customs, no other earrings, just customs.
Right, only custom earrings. Right.
And if you want to know the price, $10.
$10. There you go.
Plus postage.
Plus postage. Rhonda reckons purge night on pedos. Yeah, why not?
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go to New South Wales. They've got they're pretty accurate in pointing them out to you in traffic stops.
Yeah.
Ducky reckons shooting politicians.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yep. I'm fine with it.
I've got 2 years before I'm supposed to apply for prime ministership, so let's get the purging done quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did say 2025 I was going to run for prime minister, because it was at that stage 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Seemed achievable.
Yeah. Right. That's yes.
Yeah.
That's going well.
Clean up your act, and you might need to get a campaign manager.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I can find someone to do that. What's Gary Glitter doing these days?
Yeah.
Is Rolf Harris still alive?
Yeah, Rolf Harris is manager.
Timey Kangaroo down sport. Oh, and those kids. Stew Man, not to be confused with Straw Man, but Stew Man. Being able to dress as Batman and Robin. I fucking fully agree with that.
Well, I believe that you can dress as Batman or Robin, but just not Batman and Robin together
at the same time.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to make it law that if you dress as Batman and or Robin or other superheroes, you should be able to fight crime and have the same jurisdiction that they do in the movies. And if you fuck up, then that's on you.
Well, I don't get why it's just Batman and Robin. You know, why hasn't this law been updated to, incorporate the whole Marvel universe or Marvelverse or the whole DC thing or whatever.
Any other bullshit.
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't Wonder Woman fight crime?
Probably. When she wasn't making sandwiches for the boys.
In between sandwiches. Yeah.
Didn't Superman?
Yeah. Didn't she have the chopping board of truth?
Chopping board of truth. As I pointed out a few shows ago, if Margaret Thatcher can cook and bake while holding office and holding meetings in her own house in Downing Street there, fucking everyone should be able to do it. I'm just putting it out there. So let that be a lesson. I know that there's a lot of things going on with the CEO sleep out thing that's going on at the moment. I'd like to see the other one. I'd like to see female CEOs baking and providing the spreads for meetings.
But what had happened in Alan Joyce's house? Because he's gay. Who makes their sandwiches?
I suppose whoever comes to whoever's the bottom.
Yeah, just asking.
We had a new subscriber then pop up too.
Oh, wow.
Crazy talk.
Actually, Cray Ray has got a sore bum at the moment. I won't say why, but he's got a bit of a sore bum. I have a bit of a sore bum because I went out and had Indian the other night, so I got a bit of a sore bum. Mostly because I couldn't pay, so I let the chef fuck me. So,
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheech reckons it's not really a crime, but apparently it is. Sherbet, I got him his wrong name the other day, so I'll call him his right name now. Sherbet reckons
dueling to death.
Yeah, I like it. Bring it back.
Well, it's all right. Only good if you're going to win.
I don't want to lose this.
I'm a free man. You can't death me in the duel. I can death you.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to carry a firearm. I am. Esquire on the YouTube chat reckons if you wear a title belt at a wrestling event, you should be forced to defend it at least once.
I agree.
Yeah. Big fan of that.
Regardless of age.
Yeah, I was going to say, because if you, it's like when I did karate and I was up against the little 12 white belt and I kicked the fuck out of him. Sorry, mate, I had to give it my all. That's what the master said.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Anything
less than 100%'s not trying.
Exactly. Hall of Fame US Marshal reckons any that are used in defence of the nightcap should all be legal. Yeah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, good sir. And that's why he's a Hall of Fame.
Correct, Mundo.
Cray Ray, he reckons not wearing a helmet for bike riders over 18. Are we talking push bike riders or motorbike riders? Because it's
I
suppose there's not many motorbike riders under the age of 18 out there. So.
Well, there are fewer.
Yeah, there are plenty around here. They deliver drugs.
Oh, yeah, true.
Up and down the avenues here.
Do you have to let off fireworks into the air to let them know where the drug drop is?
No.
Put yourself a country boy.
Yeah.
McDowell reckons polyamorous marriages.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I got a hard enough time.
You only got to join a religion or a cult or something and you can do it. So, become a Muslim. Yeah, be right.
You can still have civil ceremony anyway, if you choose to.
Yeah.
You can live in a what is it called?
Polyamorous
relationship all you want. Just do whatever you want. If you want to marry two different people.
Right, just confirming push bikes and motorbikes. Yeah.
Yeah. Both. Right.
Yeah. But if polygamous marriage, she could marry a Saudi sheikh or something and be one of 28 missuses.
Yeah.
There you go. Easy done. Yeah, plenty of money.
Imagine the sandwiches. Fuck, I'm in on that.
That's why they're all so fat.
Yeah, well, count me in. Do I have to be an oil tycoon? Because I don't own much oil. I own a little bit of oil from the lawnmower that I tipped out the other day.
I feel probably won't get many wives out of that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I also got olive oil, so there's that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chematron, she reckons disposing of stupid humans.
Yeah, why not?
Well, it keep you busy.
Keep you busy. There's certain ovens you can buy these days that help with that.
Hey, how many dead bodies does it take to change a light bulb? Well, it's not 6 because the basement's still dark.
That's really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Cheech, abusing taxi and rideshare drivers for not driving smoothly, plus not looking more than 3 meters beyond their bumper. Oh, yeah, fully agree.
Oh, welcome to Melbourne.
Yeah. I'm going to go one step further and make it legal that you can spray a taxi driver with a hose the minute you get into the taxi. Like, sorry, mate, I'm going to have to hit you with this fire extinguisher before we continue with our journey. 4
cans of Rexona.
Links Africa.
Come on, mate. Links Africa. Get into it. It's the greatest of all time, apparently. Or for our American counterparts.
Racism.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Macadamia oil's where it's at, according to Cray.
Yeah.
How many of them do I need to milk?
Happen anymore.
Yeah, olive oil. Yeah, you want to get quality wives out of that.
No. Well, I got that extra virgin olive oil because I don't like them pre-fucked.
Didn't you say that? Did I put that meme up? Hang on, I'll put it up in the chat.
Yeah, put it up in the chat. We're a little bit shaky on the
amongst
stream
yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. While I'll read out the last one from Jada Girl, which is sex in public. I fully agree with that.
I don't want to say it.
Depends where it is, though. Like, if it's at, like, your kids
there
under...
it is, coming into the chat right now.
Like, if it's at a kids under age...
No.
Yeah. Jeepers creepers. I just did a quick check-in here while Parkin was doing that. We're now up to 2,057 views and 36 new subscribers from just that video. So it's...
Wow.
Seriously?
The bots have found us.
The bots have found us. We're all over it.
That's right. And it says only 8 are watching the show, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We've had anywhere up to 12. That's pretty good numbers for us.
Yeah.
And, you know, what time? God knows what time it is in the States at the moment, so they're probably all going to bed and stuff anyway, or going out there to, you know, cause havoc or whatever it is that Americans do. There's schools that need shooting up.
Polishing their guns.
Yeah.
We're rather pro-gun, by the way, on the show.
So big time.
It's a slight.
Look, we're only jealous, otherwise we would be polishing our guns too.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, bring that crime back into play. Let us have our guns back. We've learned our lesson.
Yeah, please.
Bear arms.
Yeah. No, just the way it was fine.
Yeah. Make it a bit easier for me to get hold of a pistol. Come on. It's only 4 people I want to shoot. That's not 36, is it?
That's not funny.
All right, fine. There's 36. But that's the thing, isn't it? I think we've learned our lesson. Come on, make that fucking. There was only one of us that fucked it up for the rest of us. Come on.
Well, there was more than one. Yeah, there was quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, he was the final
the rest
straw.
of us were fine. I'm just glad I didn't splash all that money when I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
Although from what I heard, the gun buyback was a great way to make money.
Yeah, so they said. Yeah.
Well, we sold some riot pump shotguns where I used to work, and they didn't use them anymore, so I sold them to the staff who had their licenses. Then the buyback came, and these shotguns that I paid $50 for, you took them into the buyback thing. And they go, we'll give you $250 for it. Is that enough? No. Go over there. We'll give you $500. Yeah, right.
Yeah, fair enough.
And out of the how many guns did they take off the bikies during that buyback? By the way,
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. You know, the laws have worked really well to take guns away from law-abiding citizens.
the laws only affect the law-abiding.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now only the criminals have them.
Join the sovereign nation right now.
Join now.
Join now.
Join now. Yeah, the sovereignty of the Nightcap Nation. Get on it.
Yeah. Our first order of business is
vibrant community. If you post something, you'll be the first for half a decade.
Yeah, well, at least everyone will know your name. Because everyone will go,
What is this? Cheers.
Yeah, who's this bloke? What?
I go where everybody knows enough.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I like Ted Danson. I asked
You're
him to
the
hold me
only one.
closer. Hold me closer, Ted Danson.
It's Tony Danza.
I don't care about him. He's too woggy for my liking.
Oh.
How many more buttons can I push tonight?
There'll be a few.
Come at me. And of course, we are coming close to the end of the show. But before we do, just remember to join us this Saturday down in, you're not going to believe this, down in Quinte, New South Wales. We are going on a Shelley Miscavige hunt. That's right, we are all joining forces to hunt for Shelley Miscavige. We think she might be there. So join us that time this Saturday. You're in Quinte.
The Scientology thing,
Yeah.
folks, if you don't care. I'm surprised he's not looking for Jimmy Hoffa because that's his obsession.
But if you do happen to go to Uranquinty, go to the bakery and get the Sunday roast pie. It's got lamb and veg in it. It's delicious.
Pretty sure that's where Shelley's working.
Oh, there you go.
But it does bring us to the time of the night where we say...
All right.
Time, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at the time.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Nailed it.
Oh.
With 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah, Crayro reckons we're a vibrant community that cares little for your pronouns as long as you can tell the difference between a noun and a verb.
Well, that's me out.
Yeah,
Yep.
You're right.
You're fucked.
I'm done. Done like a
Yeah,
dinner.
bye. You might have set the shit up, but you can fuck off now.
Yeah, we've got it from here, thanks.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec. Big thank you to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours for our new people that have come on board and other things like that. We're big. Thank you very much. If you are watching us either on late replay or you found us live at the same time that we're doing this, hey, thanks very much for tuning in. We are going to release obviously more and more different content throughout the course of our YouTube existence. So we do live shows every Friday here on 8:30 Eastern Standard Daylight Savings Time. Is that right? No, Eastern. What's that time?
Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you very much. Eastern Standard Time, or if you
plus 10.5.
10.5, that sounds about right.
Plus 10.5.
AMP plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus we do
I used to live in Radelaide.
Yeah,
so,
Radelaide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'll be 10.5. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus we also do a lot of other comedy and crime videos as well, so keep an eye out for that. In fact, there is the Wagga serial killer crime story that we're currently working on. I didn't even know he existed, but apparently he did. So that story will be coming out as well, so keep an eye out for that on our channel. So, big thank you to each and every one of you. What do you want to say?
What's a chicken nugget plus a chicken?
What's a chicken nugget plus a chicken?
Yeah, you said all of it.
I don't know. What is it?
Double chicken nuggets.
A double chicken nugget. Fair enough. Down there in the far part of the studio, he's of course the Lord of the He's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a great week. See you later. Bye.
Woo! And right down there, she's, of course, the regal lady from both the Crochet and the Udall Division. It's the fiery red of herself, Secret Agent Ness.
That's me. Have an awesome week, everyone. Or if you don't, I don't care.
A big thank you to each and every one of you. We are fans of yours, as hopefully you are of ours. And until, well, next Friday, what we're going to do is I'm going to say these wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation. And that's been Phoenix. And I've been your captain. And until next Friday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better than
shouting in the studio.
Good night. Get off me lawn.